Hello everyone, it's Danny. Alrighty, today we're going to talk about the Pleione orchids. This is a sort of an update with my Pleiones, tell you how they're doing and how I care for them and how they look like during summertime. So here it is. This is the big girl. Can you imagine? Do you remember how this orchid looked like when it was in bloom? It was like the tiniest thing, and right now I'm having trouble filming it. It is such a big girl. Alrighty, so what this orchid did after the flowers were spent is that let's call them spikes, dried off, and actually if you pull on it, it's gonna come right off, and the leaf started to grow, and each pseudobulb created one super big leaf. So here is a better look on how things look like. As you can see, the older pseudobulbs are shriveling up. They will actually die as far as I understand, so that's okay. You shouldn't worry about that. But looky here, the new pseudobulbs are starting to form. So here it is from the old pseudobulb, a new lead started to appear. This is what bloomed, and after the blooms faded, the leaf started to form. A thing you need to keep in mind with this orchid, the leaves are really fragile, and if you're not careful, you can snap them. I snapped a few just by pressing the leaf on a wall by mistake, so this is how fast they can break. But if you don't break them, they should look something like this. Ooh, a little bit of sun damage there, but it's quite okay. So this is how it should look like. And by autumn, the pseudobulbs that are forming right now should be looking like the pseudobulb this orchid came with. And if you remember, we did the repotting of the pseudobulbs. If you didn't see that one video, I'll add it in the description of this video so you can see how the pseudobulbs look like when they fully mature. Now, in the summertime, I keep this orchid in a bright location, but no direct sun because it can burn leaves pretty fast. So no direct sun quite at all, just a bright location. I water it as the media approaches dryness. I don't really let it go super dry. Right now it is watering day. It is becoming quite dry, so I need to water this orchid. And I fertilize it along with my other orchids. So about every 2 weeks, I give it the first fertilized water that I use with my other orchids. And I decided to keep it hanging simply because it is such a big baby that it takes up too much space. So that's why I hanged it. But you don't have to do this. If you want to keep it in the pot and you have the space, you can keep it in the pot. So this is the Pleione. This is how it's doing. I think it's doing quite well. It looks quite nice. And yeah, I'm hoping that by fall I will have a new batch of nice plump pseudobulbs. Also, the roots are growing like crazy. This orchid can produce new growth from the top of a pseudobulb as well. As you can see, the pseudobulbs that are sprouting now from the top are tinier actually than the ones that sprouted from one side. So hopefully you can see here, this is the difference. This is a pseudobulb that came from one side, and these are the pseudobulbs that come from the top of a pseudobulb. This is how the roots look like. Actually, the pot is full of these roots. They do have quite a big root system, not necessarily very long, but quite extensive. And yeah, this is how the Pleione is doing. It seems to be an easy orchid to keep as long as you remember to water it and not let it go very dry for too many days. Other than that, it seems to be a really easy orchid to care for. It grows it produces big leaves that are not the most flexible thing you've ever seen, so be careful with them. Ooh, some more damaged leaves here. Oh well, it happens. So alrighty, this has been the video on my Pleione orchids. They're doing fine. I really love them. They're quite nice, even like this. I love the pendant growth pattern, let's call it like that, the droopy leaves. They're really beautiful, even as a hanging plant without flowers. Alrighty, so thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can leave me questions and suggestions in the comment section below. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and you can also visit orchidnature.com, which is my website for more orchid information, forums, and all of that. I'll see you next time. Bye!